Hello and welcome everyone again into another video, and in this video I'll be talking about a team I played on stream, on my live stream at twitch.tv/YasirElite, and I played in the single type cup. I know some people asked, okay, what's the best third? Because I posted a team like the Vigoroth, the Dragonair, and I said like Lickitung is not the best third. So what is the best third? Like I tried Registeel. I think Registeel is the best third, but people don't have Registeel, so I decided to do something different. So I changed my lead here into Vigoroth. Why to Vigoroth? Because there were lots of people leading Shadow Grumble. Like the league just became a Shadow Grumble Fiesta. So here I have two answers to Shadow Grumble with Dragonair. Why Dragonair? It does so much fast move pressure, and I like fast move pressure sometimes. So in this matchup here, I aggressively swapped, and they brought the Umbreon. This is not a good matchup for Dragonair, but it's not a bad matchup as well, right? Because you can just force the shield. Here they swapped out, and they are like protecting their Vigoroth. This is good for me because I have Overheat on my Shadow Canine. Shadow Canine is probably the most underrated Pokemon in this cup. Like, you're not bad against the poisons, you're not bad against Vigoroth, you're not bad against Haxorus. I actually went against Haxorus with the Shadow Kanto Ninetale. You need 3 fast moves lead though, so you can get to 2 moves before they get to 2 moves. That's 1, 2. You need Ember. Ember is an elite fast move. Don't run Fire Spin. Fire Spin is a very underwhelming fast move on Shadow Kanto Ninetale. Why? Wither Ball was nerfed. Remember, guys, a couple seasons ago? So now with Fire Spin, Wither Ball, you don't do enough damage. So you need the extra damage you do from Ember. It's an elite fast TM. Those elite fast TMs are useless. This is probably one of the only cases where it makes a huge upgrade to the Pokemon. Look at the fast move pressure. Look at the difference. They have Poison Jab, but technically with like on the same base. But now I can fast move them down. Why? Because Ember does so much damage. We shielded an Acid Spray. I even said I need to call an Acid Spray, but it's not the end of the world because they weren't able to get to another one. Now we're throwing these moves on the Umbreon. If they shield, that's good. If they no shield, I'm gonna build up for the... No, I'm not gonna build up for anything. I'm just gonna throw it. Don't listen to me. They double shielded. Now I'm just gonna swap to Vigoroth and throw on CMP. Okay, because they need to get rid of this Vigoroth as soon as possible. So I predicted that. We throw in CMP. And now we are in a much better situation. I go Dragonair in case, so I can get like an energy lead versus the Charmer in the back. So now this KOs, by the way. Dragonair doesn't care about Charmers as long as they don't have Charm fast move. Umbreon comes back here. I can tank a move. We shield here, and we should finish this game. So if you ran this code, the Vigoroth Dragonair, please let me know in the comment section below what third did you use. So I just need to have like, you know, a picture around like what my viewers are using, so I can try to build more stuff around the stuff they use, so we can, you know, like climb together. I like this part of like, this is like why I'm making YouTube videos. I would like to think that there's like people who use the teams I build, and then we can, you know, climb together in the Go Battle League. So sometimes I tank a bit, sometimes I don't play for a couple days, so I can just stay on the same base as my viewers. They brought the Donphin, a Pokemon that was popularized by the one and the only Home Slice Henry. It's actually extremely good. It's good, okay? It's very good. Like, people are using double wall Vigoroth, but hey, you beat both. That's good enough. You wall the Poisonuts. That's good enough. It has Body Slam. Extremely good. You beat Registeel. Even better. You outspam K9. They swapped into Meganium, and here I didn't go for the Overheat because I'm planning to catch this move. We do one fast move, then we catch. You know, like sometimes I would still like to think that I can still catch moves. Why? As I said before, you need to make good plays habit. So even if you're dominating, you still go for the catch. If you need a catch, you still try to overfarm as much as possible. So just like, what do they call it? So you don't have to think about it. That's how the brain works. If you think about something, it takes time, right? But if you if you do it as a habit, you don't even think about it. You just do it because you're too good. Yeah, this is like a free biology class for like those people who are 6th grade and watching my stream. Yeah, family friendly streamer nowadays. Remember, guys, keep that in mind. Is a family-friendly streamer / educational. So the Vigoroth into Coffin matchup is heavily dependent on the Coffin's IV. Coffin can win as long as Coffin is rank 1. If Coffin, I think, not to the top 10 IV, Vigoroth wins the 0. So you always play the 0 as Vigoroth. If they win with 1 HP. If you win, you win with 1 HP. It's good in both situations. So if you like to get some energy lead, you can lose it intentionally. If you like to win the lead, then you can just win the lead. I swapped here and I saw a Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo is actually an underrated Pokemon. So in this matchup specifically, if you are the Sudowoodo, there is 2 shields. You always Meteor Beam. Why? Meteor Beam guaranteed boosts to your fast attack, to your damage. So if you Meteor Beam, you actually beat a Dragonair because your fast move does much more damage. This is like a pro tip for all the people who are watching and planning to use Sudowoodo. I don't think anyone mentioned this before. But yeah, this is like a matchup we learned through Faction. If you Sudowoodo, always Meteor Beam everything, even if they shield, because your fast move just ramp up extremely fast. Vigoroth into Umbreon. This is a good lead. By the way, Umbreon can beat Vigoroth in the 0 and the 1 with Dark Pulse. See? Another pro tip. Educational stream here. If you run Dark Pulse, you flip so many matchups. You flip the you flip Venusaur, you flip Vigoroth. No, that's the only 2 I'm giving you today, guys. For more tips, you need to subscribe to the channel. But yeah, people don't run Dark Pulse Umbreon because it's worse in the 2, but it's much better than the 0 and the 1. And just people, you know, like to use Umbreon to stall the clock. So if you spam more, that means you're gonna stall longer. So that's the main thing. See, that's another pro tip. This stream is all about pro tips, guys. Okay, I'm gonna no shield the bait here. I could swear every time I shield, it's Fire Punch. Every time I call it, it's an Ice Punch. Does that happen with you, or I'm the only one? Confusion. Okay, this is actually good range to fast move them down. 1, 2, 3. Just... And that was a good game. Okay. Moving to the next one, another Coffin matchup. So look at the CP, it's 1477. That means I can win the 0. If it has an ugly CP, you win the 0. If it has a good CP, you might still win the 0. So look at this. That Bulldoze did much more than it's supposed to be. Okay, I might even win this straight body slam at this point. I don't know what this matchup. Yeah, opponent skipped 3 Halloween events. By the way, never skip the Halloween event. The Halloween event is literally the best event in the entire year. Never skip it. Ghost or Dark Pokemon spawn heavily in the Halloween event. And Ghost and Dark Pokemon / Poison Pokemon are meta in every freaking themed cup or an open cup. So I literally, like, my alt account, I grinded only in Halloween Cup, and I can hit Legend every season just by playing, like, Dark and Ghost Pokemons. Now we're just planning to fast move this thing down, and I think we lose because we gave too much energy to the Coffin, the 1477. And nope, no, guys, look at this. They tried to catch, but I throwed at the time where I can outpace, so I should still outpace. Sometimes, you know, like, you just give the opponent some hope. Like, okay, I'm gonna let you catch, but I have enough energy to KO both. Vigoroth into Haxorus. This is a bad matchup, but I usually throw the Body Slam and then dip. I don't need to shield. And I think Vigoroth is actually better than Haxorus overall. It's just a more safe Pokemon. Opponent let me get so much Dragon Breath for no reason. So at this point, okay, their Registeel is bad CP. I don't know if it could be good, you know, one of those good IV, bad CP. I should have no shield there, to be honest. Even if they KO, I can fully farm them down with the K9, but it's not the end of the world. I can get back my shield. But at this point, I think I was afraid of the Haxorus sweep because yes, it's 1 HP, but it can live 2 fast moves, which means it can throw another charge move on every Pokemon except the Dragon that would be able to farm it down like that. They blow the Poisoner. We throw in bad timing. And that bad timing actually punished, because if I threw in better timing, I could have gotten one more Dragon Breath. I think they would still actually get it. Because here is the thing. One turn fast move doesn't register at the same time as it's supposed to be, because it's dependent on your connection plus your ping. As like the fast move always registers at the beginning of the last turn. So if it's 2 turns fast move, which is 1 second, it registers at 0.6. If it's 3 turns, which is 1.5 second, it registers at 1.1 second. If it's 4 turns, which is 2 seconds, it registered at 1.6 seconds. But Dragon Breath or any 1 turn fast move, it's registered at 0.15. So if you are a Dragon Breath user against a counter user, their counter registered at 0.6, your Dragon Breath registered at 0.65. This is something that most people don't know, and keep that in mind. See, there's another pro tip. You guys probably never heard of it, about that. It can vary between 0.15 to 0.2 depending on your connection / ping. So if you want to test it out, try to play a Dragonite Mirror. That's like the one that you can test the most. And there is always one Dragonite will faint, the other Dragonite will not faint. Okay? They are both supposed to faint at the same time, but they don't. For the same reason. Here we clap the Mew. Dragonair into Vigoroth. This is not a bad matchup. I know I always say it's good to be Shadow Dragonair in this matchup, because Shadow Dragonair can Dragon Breath all the way down into 2. While Dragonair had to shield. Opponent actually playing it like the smart way, not even throwing. I should have insta swapped to my Dragonair, but I like I was a bit slow. Now that since they shielded, I can just 2 shield here. They lose to their thing. No, that's a bad idea. Yasser, don't do it. Throwing good timing. Nice, Yasser. And now, do I like to? I would like to let it go and counter all the way down. Look at that. This is fast move. I get 5 counters on that 1 HP Pokemon. Now I can easily shield and farm down. I can just let it go and farm down with the K9. So now I throw this. If they shield, we overheat. If they no shield, we go straight with the ball. Since they shielded, they made it easier. Why am I throwing this? Bro, Yasser, what you doing? You're throwing the game. Oh, maybe because they have Bulldoze. Yes. Oh, yeah, I was aware. Chat. I needed to farm down. We weren't able to, so... Was that a simple KO? I don't know. This is unlosable. We have 2 Pokemons that destroys this thing, and then they swap to the Machamp. So if you're able to get Machamp to the yellow when they throw the charge move, that means you can Dragon Breath it down. But I wasn't able to get it to the yellow. That means I have to throw a charge move. See, guys? That's why I threw a charge move. So this is like the basic knowledge. Let me go back. See this time here? When they throw the cross chop, if they are in the yellow, that means they won't be able to get to a charge move. If you're Shadow Dragonair, which means you could Dragon Breath all the way down after. Okay, if they are in the green, that means they can still get to another charge move, so you have to throw. Another pro tip. So that's why I threw here. Now they bring the Berserker. But Berserker is a bad Pokemon. That Pokemon doesn't beat anything. Now we go Vigoroth and we just no shield. I mean, I should go K9 to be honest. Why am I throwing here? Because I'm not gonna shield. That's basically why. But I think I should go K9 because we do super effective fast move and then we swap. And now we just overheat and should take the win. Let's see. The Dark Pulse, we do 5, then throw. Yeah. This should KO. And now, we just fast move down. 1, 2, and we win the game. The Shadow Claw is non-stab, double resisted. Our counter is super effective, no stab. There's 3 stages differences. And I think that was the last battle. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these type of videos, please let me know. If you like these pro tips, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any pro tips in the future. Okay? And if you like the video, leave a like to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next video. And I will be making a video about the Retro Cup. Retro Cup by far is one of my favorite cups by far. So I'll make sure to make tons of videos about that. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.